Alright, so right there you have each of those 4 strands tied in a half hitch. Now you don't want to crank these too tight just yet. A little snug. What I'm going to do here is go back, find the first strand, find the strand that you tie your first half hitch in, and then the first strand, or the first half hitch, is then going to also become your 5th. Okay, so you're going to tie this one again. Alright, so now you have 5. Now take the strand that you tied your second half hitch with, bring that around. So now you've tied 6 half hitches. Now, because I have this camera the way I do, I may go back and redo this thing to make it look a little bit neater, but this is going to give you the basic idea of the whole thing. So you have six half hitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then you're going to take the last one that you just tied, and what we're going to do is we're going to clip that off, put your permanent needle on it, and slide it up through there to lock everything in place. Alright, so I'm just going to pause the camera at this point. Okay, so now you got your permanent needle on there. Now, a lot of people at this point will take this last strand, straighten it out here, and pass it up through the eye of their fall, pull the fall down tight, and that's it. Myself, I suggest that you pass it up under at least a couple of these fall hitches, pull it out, and that'll lock it in place. What I do is I go, you can do it, you don't have to do it just the way I do it, but this is the way I do it. This was the last fall hitch here that you tied. Go up to the second one, take a little awl or a sharp tool, pass it up underneath the next 4, and that's why at this point you don't want to have cranked all of these half hitches really tight. Just to make it a little difficult to get your needle up through there. This is the way I've tied my fall hitches for quite a while now, and it works great. Now, take your little needle here and work your way up. You may need a little bit of help here. Pliers. One of my lights just went out. I think we can still see now. Passed up through there, pull that up, now before you pull this all the way up straight, now is when, all the way up tight, I mean this is when you want to go back and tighten up a few of these half hitches, pull that up like that. Now, we're not working with as much light here. My apologies on that. Didn't realize it's pretty windy outside, and I think may have lost power in part of the house. Now, you're going to take your needle, push it through the eye of your fall like that, And let you fall down, grab your fall strand, and just carefully but firmly pull the fall down into place. Pull that strand up like that. There you go. Just like that. It's nice and tight. I usually clip off this strand about a 1/4 inch or so. Then go back and make sure you don't cut your fall, which I've done before. If you do, it's easy enough to replace it. Cut off the remaining strands, about 1 inch. And here you want to, I see a lot of people, or a few people when they start making them, to leave the strands like that. If you don't heat up these ends, if you don't melt them, they will fray. They'll fray all the way up to the fall hitch. Eventually your fall hitch will fail. You don't want that. So got that. I just want to melt all these ends. Pinch it with a pair of pliers, better than using your fingers. And there you go. The fall hitch is tied, it's intact. May have to do another one of these videos because of my lighting problem. There you got a 6-strand fall hitch. This is the way I finish all the whips which have nylon falls. If I was going to put a leather fall on this whip, I would finish the whip in 6 actual strands, so that it would be a true 6-point fall hitch. All right, but and which makes the end of the whip here a little bit thicker than this one is now. And I do that just for weight purposes and to match up the weight of the fall with the weight of the thong. But hope that helps give you an idea how to tie this. And if you have a problem seeing this video, I'll shoot another one. But hopefully that'll give you the basics on how to do it, how to make a little fall attached to the end of your whip. And there you go, all set. Thanks for watching. Steve from NEA Whips, or sorry, Noreast Whips at neawhips.com. Thanks for watching.